Poached pears are one of those things that are kind of half dessert, half decoration. Hi, I'm Liv, and welcome to the Leopard Lodge. If you're new here, this is a channel dedicated to creative projects in the home. They have a myriad of uses as delicious confections, but they are also stunning on their own. Personally, I like to poach mine in Marsala. Marsala is a fortified wine from Sicily that is similar to sherry or Madeira. It is made in both dry and sweet styles and often contains flavors like vanilla, brown sugar, stewed apricot, tamarind. I'm using dry Marsala in this recipe, but if you like things on the sweeter side, go for the sweeter one. You don't have to spend a great deal of money. This was $13, but you do need to make sure that you're buying real Marsala from Sicily and not that gross imitation stuff.
Marsala is made with 3 grapes, Brillo, Galerato, and Inzolia. Now, to my knowledge, these grapes don't exist in the United States, so how anybody from the United States could make a Marsala is a mystery to me.
But of course, step 1, make a cocktail. Somehow along the way, like many fortified wines, Marsala got a bad rap, especially here in the US. Not bad for $13. But high-end dry Marsala can be so exquisite, paired with both savory and sweet fare. I highly recommend trying it out. You might learn that Marsala is delicious. Anyway, let's get to it. In a small pot, tall enough for the pears to be fully submerged, combine half a cup of sugar, or more if you like things sweeter, a cinnamon stick, about 8 whole cloves, the inside of a black cardamom pod, and a bay leaf. You can try using ginger, vanilla bean, star anise, allspice. Choose your own adventure. Just try not to go so overboard that you mix so many spices that you can't really taste any of them. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes less is more. 2 cups of Marsala and enough water so that when you put the pears in, they will be fully submerged. But don't forget about liquid displacement from the weight of the pears and overflow your pot. Carefully bring this to a boil. You do not want a hot, sticky mess all over your stove. Once at a boil, cover and turn off for about 10 minutes. Use a vegetable peeler to peel the skin off of your pears. You want to use firm pears for this that are not even the littlest bit soft. Using a melon baller or a paring knife and a spoon, remove the core and seeds by digging from the bottom. When you are finished skinning and coring each pear, rub a lemon on the flesh and squeeze some juice into the center to prevent oxidization. To the poaching. If you have overfilled your pot like me, remove some liquid with a cup. Save this because you may need to add it back in later. Bring your pot back to a boil.
Oh, come back, don't flop over.
Place the pears inside. Ideally, they should be squished enough together that they stand upright.
Gee, if I had 4, it would be perfect.
But if they don't, it's not the end of the world. Just make sure that you're giving occasional agitation so that the pears cook evenly. Simmer for 8 to 10 minutes until the flesh can be pierced with a fork but is still very much intact. Turn off the burner and leave to cool in their cooking liquid. This is why it's very important not to overcook the pears, because you do really want them to cool in this liquid to get them as flavorful as possible. You could use them right away, but I really recommend leaving them in the fridge at least overnight. And you can even do this for up to a couple of days. So if you know you have something coming up on the weekend, you can do this step on a weeknight and then you're ready to go. You can eat these on their own. I would recommend roasting them in the oven for a little while and then serving them with a scoop of ice cream or mascarpone cake topping decor. You could also slice them up and put them on a cheese plate. This with blue cheese. Oof. I gotta try that one. Or you can use them in my poached pear and frangipane tart recipe coming very soon. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you in the next episode where we bake that tart. And I'm really excited about it because it is delicious. Bye!